When I was in Minka, I received a message from Michelle. You might remember Michelle from episode 2, Dominican Republic. She was my Swiss friend from the Spanish school, and she was coincidentally now in Santa Marta. She's a top chick, and the thing I love most about her is that at 24, she knows who she is and she likes who she is, which is awesome because I like who she is too. I wish I'd been like that at that age. Anyway, she'd met an English girl, Kat, travelling, and they both had landed a volunteer gig at the Rockadura hostel. When I arrived, Kat was up a ladder painting a mural on the wall, and Michelle was working in reception. I befriended another guest there, Natalie. She was staying in the hostel with her little dog Lilo, who was super cute. Natalie lives just outside of Bogota in Colombia and told me about the high altitude paramos there. More about that later. After a short stay at Rockadura, which is not really worth talking about, we jumped on a bus to Palomino. Palomino is a small but touristy, laid-back little village, which was a welcome relief from Santa Marta. There was a surf beach and one street. My accommodation was lovely. The two girls stayed in the place next door. My place had a little restaurant bar at the front, and it was there that we met this guy. I went next door for a drink with the young crew, but when the tequilas were like this, I tapped out pretty early and left them to it. When I went back to my place, I had a nightcap with my new friend. I just had to try to keep your life with you. Palomino is along the northern coast of Colombia near the Tayrona National Park, and it's centred around the Palomino River. The following day, Michelle and I decided to go tubing on the river. We paid our 20,000 pesos, jumped on the back of a couple of very unroadworthy motorbikes, with Michelle's driver looking like he was about 12 and mine slightly older, and a truck tyre tube over our shoulders. Off we went, bouncing down a corrugated track. What could possibly go wrong, right? When we arrived at the river, Michelle's driver disappeared into the distance and mine led us down a muddy path towards the riverbank.
Tubing down the Palomino River wasn't mind-blowing, but it was very relaxing, and we had a lovely old time. Michelle's great company. In some places the river was so shallow we had to lift our bums up. The river spat us out at the mouth where it meets the Caribbean Sea. We didn't feel like anything to eat, so we ordered a drink just to be polite. The thing I ordered turned out to be called the Blue Devil, and it had about 8 shots of liquor in it. On the way back, we had to walk along the beach, and I had to go in the water twice to have a pee. I nearly got washed out to sea in the process, but we had a fun day.